All right, music fans, welcome. Harmless Me here talking about real music, real issues, all kinds of real things in real time for real people just like you right there and just like me right here. All right, so again, I'm feeling like I'm living inside of a golden earring song right now as the world continues to be very much like the Twilight Zone, like every single day. Apparently, the Rolling Stones weren't able to get back to England in order to attend Charlie Watts' funeral because of quote unquote restrictions. Yeah, okay. So Charlie Watts passes away back on the 24th of August, and his bandmates were forced to skip because of these restrictions. Now, for all of those rock stars out there who told us that, just do the thing, you'll get back to normal, you have your life back, you'll get to go to concerts, right? Because that's really important. But apparently you can't travel how and when you want to travel. Either the UK probably is saying, oh, the United States, those are a bunch of people that refuse to do the thing. So the Stones are over there right now, and we're going to have to fumigate them for 14 days. Or even though I'm sure the Stones did the thing. Look, Keith Richards is an expert at injecting stuff. Okay, so I'm thinking Keith is actually his own pathogen. So he walks around, and the other pathogens, they run away. They see Keith, and they go, "Oh crap, here comes that guy." So I don't think these guys, based on their lifestyle choices, if they're still above ground, which they are, well, there's a reason for that. They've built up some resistance. But this is just weird. So Charlie's family organized a secret funeral in Devon, England. I guess it's Devon, right? Befitting the fuss-free character of the rocker. One thing about Charlie Watts is he never really tried to be the center of attention. He was just a great drummer doing his thing for so many years. But that's the thing. These guys knew Charlie Watts for over 60 years, right? Like 65, maybe 70 years. I think they met when they were kids or teenagers. I mean, he's kind of like family, right? So we're just going to look, if you're the Rolling Stones and you can afford to charter like a Learjet or something, which they could, or just a private charter and just take off from Boston and fly into London, I don't understand why they didn't do that. So anyway, Jagger, Richards, and Ronnie Wood, they were all in Boston. They're in Boston rehearsing for their upcoming tour. The rockers were unable to fly home to their native England for the send-off because of these restrictions, the UK Sun reports, without specifying exactly why it kept them away. So again, I love this new world of news reporting by omission. People, they keep asking, so why don't you want to do the thing? Well, I have some issues with it. And then you tell them the issues specifically, and they say, well, that's not true. Okay, but then they don't back up what they're saying to me about it not being true. So we play this game, right? There's a world of people that know what's going on right now because they don't just go on these mainstream sources. Because the mainstream, they're trying to protect everything that they believe in. And by the way, if this house of cards falls, they'll never be they're already not trusted, but they'll never be trusted again. Whatever they tell you about any topic, you're going to question because you're going to think, okay, they don't have the motive of being an advocate for me. They're not telling the truth to help people. They're telling lies so people get destroyed. And it's no one will ever trust anything again. So they've got to, surround everything and, sort of circle the wagons is what I'm trying to say here, and protect They have to protect their lives. So it's bizarre, and it continues to be bizarre that everybody who was telling us do these things, but yet you might not be able to travel. You might not be able to do all the things you used to do, even after you do all these things. And nobody seems to be concerned about that. The majority of citizens around the world are not really that concerned about it. They just say, well, if you would just get on the program, this would just get over. This is the other thing. This will just get over quicker. No, actually, here's my theory. The stuff they told us to do is actually prolonging it. It's making it worse. And there's evidence of that because last year, quite honestly, during the summer months, it was way better than it has been this year during the summer months. And by the way, they're blaming all the people who didn't do the thing, right, for this time around. But last year, nobody could do the thing because the thing didn't exist yet. There were no sharp, shiny objects that were loaded and ready to be put into action last year. Remember? So now, utopia is here because, the WHO, and by the way, that's not Roger Daltrey and Pete Townsend. I kind of wish it was, because I think they would make better decisions, just throwing it in there. They're all like, yeah, this is going to be great. We're going to just head this off. You'll have your life back, your freedom, your movement, all these things. And you've got guys who can't go back and attend their drummer's funeral, legendary drummer, who they've known for like 60 something years, at least, maybe more. So in any event, it just, again, living in the Twilight Zone, folks, and golden earring. Anyway, thanks for watching the videos, and got some new patrons I want to give a shout out to. Thank you so much for, donating $1 a month or whatever it is you guys are donating out there. I really appreciate that. Subscribing to the channel is very important. Watching the videos is very important. Even the ads, as we continue to kind of run up against a little bit of a revenue blockade. I'm not sure why, especially when more people are watching and more people are subscribing, but we soldier on. And needless to say, I thank you all for doing this and allowing me to be a part of your day or your night or whenever you're seeing these videos. Thanks again, and I will see you all soon.